Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another unboxing and closer look. Today we're looking at a release from Eureka Films from their Masters of Cinema collection, and it's the 4K collector's limited edition of Martyrs, the French extreme film, which they released, I believe it would come out around about October last year. And I'm in two minds about buying it a lot of the time because I already own Martyrs on Blu-ray. And it's not one of those films that I go to very often just because of its extreme violence and its extreme required taste, which is me. I do love it, and and it is my required taste. But I try not to double dip. But I've been looking and watching a few reviews of this, and a couple of channels I trust have put this in their top 3 releases of 2025. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to grab it before it goes out. And I thought, well, I'll have a look around. You know, I have sold a few bits on eBay. I'll have a look on eBay to see if there's anything I want to pick, see if it's on there. And HMV had it for, I think it was about £37, and I had about 44 in my account, and it said last one again. So I thought, I've got to grab it. This is going to go. It's going to go out of stock and I won't have it, and then I'll be gutted. So I bought it. But let's not waste any more time in gassing and rabbiting. Let's have a deep down look at Martyrs. So here we are, guys. Here is the new 4K release of Martyrs, released by Eureka Films on their Masters of Cinema series. This is a French film directed by Pascal, is it Lagier or Lagier, something like that. I can't pronounce names because it's from a different country, of course. This is number 325 in Eureka's Masters of Cinema series. This is a 4K release with HDR. Comes in this wonderful hardback box. So Martyrs is it's one of those films, it says here, the rare film with a reputation that speaks for itself, and I think that sums it up completely. It's a strange story. It's about a couple of girls that have been kidnapped by this group of sort of people, and they escape, and then they go back to seek their revenge on them, and then we get like a whole family being gruesomely killed by these two girls. And then one of the girls gets recaptured, and then the film takes a completely different direction, and it just explores things beyond human comprehension. That's all I'm going to say. It's a very strange film. It's a wonderful, beautiful film, but it's also, I have to tell you now, it's one of the most disturbing and difficult to watch films out there due to its nature, its violence, its gore, and its sort of way it predicts things, violence towards women and all sorts of things. It's all in here. It's a very, very difficult watch. My son has it and he watched it through. He enjoyed it, but I don't think it's a film he's going to go back to. I've seen it 3 times. And I'm going to be seeing it a 4th and a 5th probably, because I will watch it, and if it's got an audio commentary I will be watching it with that. So let's take off the wrapper. This does, I believe, have a J card. Let's save my HDR sticker. As you know, I always try and save every sticker that comes with my product. So give me a second, guys. Yeah, this is a well-known film for being highly disturbing. It's, if you ever watch anyone's disturbing movies of all time, this one's always on it, along with sort of like Cannibal Holocaust and things like that. This film is always on their top 10s, and rightly so, because it is highly disturbing. It is very extreme film, but a very, very cool film. So it does have a J card, which seems to be attached there, but not at the back. So, which is pointless because you've got the same information on the back that we have on the J card. So And even look, even when you take the J card off, guys, it still says Martyrs. So this J card is a bit of a waste. I think the reason why they put this on is for one reason only. It's that the certification. I think by law they have to display things in full on the front cover. So I think that's why here in the UK they've got quite strict rules, and I think that's why we've got the J card like that. I'm hoping this J card will fit in my box. Let's have a little look. But anyway, let's have a look at the release. Yes, the little synopsis, like I said on the film, it's a revenge movie that sort of takes twists and turns and goes to places you wouldn't even think it would go to. Yeah, it's a fantastic film. It is a wonderful film, but I do not recommend it to anyone with a weak stomach or anything like that. Sorry about that. There's a bit of nudity on there on the book, but so we do have a book which we will get to. Here is the release here. How's our two main stars of the film there? Morjana Alakir and Marlene Japoni. The film comes with the 4K and it comes with a Blu-ray disc as well. This is region B locked. It does have a poster of the new commissioned artwork. They've almost followed Arrow here, haven't they, with the release of this one. And then we have the original sort of artwork on the other side of the poster. So it comes with a poster. I've got to say though, it's the most flimsiest piece of paper ever. There's not good quality paper on the poster. You can even tell it's even getting little tears there, and I've only just taken it out. I didn't tear it, it was like that on arrival. It's got caught on these clips, but there we are. It comes with the poster and it comes with a booklet. So we've got to be careful with this booklet because I don't want to be showing you any images that I really shouldn't be showing you. Yeah, these girls have been captured and they were like tortured in prison for a long time, and it's sort of like based like 10 years afterwards when they go back to sort of seek revenge on this family that were involved with this group of people that were mistreating them, and then bad things happen again to them. So it's a very disturbing film. I'm going to have to try and flick through this very carefully. That's the original artwork, and that's the cover of my original Blu-ray. Let's see what they say on here. One of the best horror films of the last decade. I can agree with that. Definitely not one for the squeamish. Definitely agree with that. Makes Saw look like Sesame Street. A bit silly comment. I bet it's going to be The Sun or something like that. Very, very cool. Oh, more nudity. So, as you can see, it's got quite a few pictures and essays in here. I'm trying not to show you too much because there's quite a few graphic pictures within this book that we don't really need to see. Ghostland, I have that film. This is one of the key titles that was talked about when it came to the French extreme horror films. And there we have the release notes and stuff at the back there about this release. It's a wonderful booklet. Wonderful, wonderful booklet, but I just can't show you too much of it, sadly. And right at the back you've got the UHD information about the transfer of this release. So that's the booklet, and like I said, it comes with a poster. I'd rather they took the poster out and put a couple of nice quality art cards in there. Would have been nice, but there we go. And there you have it. That is the new release of Martyrs by Eureka, Masters of Cinema. So there we are, guys. That's a close look. I'm so sorry if any pictures disturbed anybody or was offensive. I didn't mean to. I just flicked through it as much as I could. Hopefully we get away with this and it doesn't get taken off, because obviously because the front cover of the booklet had a bit of nudity on there, which again I don't know till I've opened it. But yes, wonderful, beautiful release, stunning release for such a really cool film. Now, don't get me wrong. The film is fucking amazing. It's an amazing film. I love it. It is right up my street. It's one of my favourite French extreme films. Like, I love Inside as well. I think that's an incredible film. But this one does push the boundaries. It is then taking the extreme to the extreme, and that's what it's about. It's pushing that boundary. It's pushing boundaries, not only just in the film, the presentation, what it looks like and what you see, but in the story. It pushes the boundary. It takes you to a direction that you think, my God, you know, what a sort of thing to go down. What sort of route? Why? Because you question yourself, why are these people like this to these girls? And then you discover, when the story sort of unfolds, what they're trying to do and what these girls are the sort of victims of and what they're trying to do. And it just sort of opens loads of questions in your mind, and it leaves this stain on your brain that you cannot shift. Once you've seen it, you can't unsee this film. That's the only way to describe it. Once you've seen it, you cannot unsee it. I have reviewed it on my channel, I believe. I'll have to look back. If I have, I won't be re-reviewing it. But if I haven't, then I will review it on my channel. But if I have reviewed it on my channel and you still want a review on the 4K one, let me know down in the comments and I might well do it. Massive shout out to my lads. See you soon, guys.